decided to do a little bit of an update. I have made some changes, although I'm not really sure I can understand which changes I've made, but I've got this Coolereski. It's quite quiet. Not really sure I'm a fan of it, but I knew that when I bought it, it was only $59 at the reject shop, so I had no expectations that would be any kind of replacement for a fridge. But it does definitely, when you've been driving for about 20 minutes, the air inside is very, very cool, so it should keep my green smoothies and things like that cool. And maybe, I mean, it is a step up from the Esky without ice that I've already got, so not bad until I can afford a fridge. And now I'll show you what's in the back. This is what it looks like now. I got my water, I got my emergency toilet, though I don't plan on using that, but at least it's there. It's sort of a peace of mind thing. So this is empty at the moment because I'm driving around everywhere and I want less weight, obviously. I use this empty water bottle here to fill my filter, and I fill up my filtered drinks from my filter. The stove is gone. I moved that under the bed because my nephews kept on getting hurt on it, and I don't see myself using it anyway, and if I did see myself using it, it wouldn't be here. Now I've got a little soap thing. I also caved, and I've got some liquid soap and some hand sanitizer, which is in a few different drawers. I've got a metal strip now in here so that I can put notes of things that I need to remind myself about in there. I actually use the sink now not as a sink. I mean, I might when I'm on the road, but I use it as a kind of like the front door thing, you know, the things that you're looking at now, current bills, your bag, I don't know, randoms. I've added 2 plastic cups here. They're spill proof, they're microwave safe, I mean, but the good thing is about them is, I guess, the spill proof thing and the fact that they're easy accessible, so I can have a glass of water whenever I feel like it. I've also got my water bottle that I take everywhere with me. So that when it's wet and I'm getting inside and out of the van and making this mat wet, I can put this down, sit on it and use it as a seat. I've also got this. That I can put down as well, so there, you know, this one I can easily just wash with my normal laundry if I need to, but that just gives me a dry spot to sleep. I've taken the red covering down for the moment because I've just moved my cupboards out just a little bit to be able to put this ledge out, and now I can sleep on the bed instead of sleeping on the floor, which is what I was doing, and it's so much better. It just gives that extra inch where I can just move the cushions over a little bit and feel really, really quite snug up there. Massive fail. I am going to go with Tom's suggestion of having a wardrobe across here. In the meantime, all my clothes, you can't see because of the light. All my clothes are behind here. So I've got a guitar, all my clothes, and then the bedding for on top of the bed, which I'll show you later tonight. And these are the clothes that I'm currently wearing a lot, so that's why they're hung out here, so that they don't get creased by the thing. I've added pockets that I can just add things in. I've actually put shoes in there, hair ties, random things on the other side. All the Velcro and tools and everything underneath the bench, because I'm not using it as often anymore, whereas a few weeks ago I was using it pretty much every time I got in the van, so it doesn't need to be as accessible. This plastic container I'm using pretty much every day, that's why it's sort of sitting there. Haven't got a home for it yet, but it needs to be, like, I've got coconut oil and that's kind of messy, so it's in its little protecting thing, because on hot days coconut oil goes to liquid and I need probably a spill-free container to hold that, maybe a jar or something. Hamilton Beach sandwich maker, which I'm going to use to reheat food. cute little tongs that go along with it. I've got a new fan that plugs into the 12 volt, and I did buy the other thing to add more nuts and seeds and minerals and Tic Tac containers and things like that there. Underneath my laundry is the damaged cupboard. So the kids' cabinets that I bought, if you're a member of the group, you would have seen that it got damaged with the stove. That's why the stove, which was down there, is gone. That's why I've added Velcro to all of my cupboards, which is really awesome. It just keeps them all secure until you need it. So now that's why I feel safe having the red cover gone and having just my cupboards here, because they're not going anywhere now. So now I've actually got 3 more places that I can put things. I've also filled up that box to the maximum. That's my Stargate SG-1 that I've been watching in the van. I'm not taking it with me, so I'm trying to go through all of the DVDs before I head off to Queensland. But that's probably all there is for the changes, except for what I'll show you, the setup at night time, which is a little bit different.